So please make sure you've watched the previous two videos before you try to attempt this homework. It explains a lot more. So for the assignment, you're going to be calculating pH or the hydrogen concentration or whatever. Please make sure that you show your work. So for instance, we're calculating the pH of each of the following, and it gives us the molarity here of the acid. So I want to make sure that you actually tell me what you're typing in your calculator. So in this case, it would be negative log of 0.001, and that would give us a pH of 3. So make sure you show this work and don't just write down 3 as your answer. Also, here on the other side, I've asked you to give me the names or the formulas of each of these, and that's just a good review of what you did last week with naming acids and bases. So HCl is hydrochloric acid. So I want you to write the name here as well, or the formula if it gives you the name. And so if we come down here to number 2, then it's asking for the hydrogen concentration, the molarity, and it's going to give you the pH. So in this case, phosphoric acid has a pH of 4.2. So in my calculator, I'm going to type 10 raised to the negative 4.2. And when I put that in, I get 6.3 times 10 to the negative 5. And of course, that's molarity. And then for this one, it wants you to give the formula. Phosphoric acid comes from phosphate. Phosphate has a negative 3 charge, so it'd be H3PO4. There are a couple down here with asterisks next to them. So it gives you the pH, and it wants you to also calculate the pH in addition to the hydrogen concentration. So you go ahead and find the molarity just like we did in letter A, but you also find the pOH, and you do that by subtracting it from 14. Again, watch those other videos if you need a review of that. Then over here, we're given bases, so we're going to calculate the pH. So in this case, to find the pH, we would do the negative log of the hydroxide concentration. So negative log of 0.0002, and we end up with 3.7 as our pOH. And then the name of these, remember, OH is that special polyatomic ion, it's hydroxide. So this would be sodium hydroxide. And then down here for number 4, you're going to do the opposite again to figure out the hydroxide molarity. So we would take 10 raised to the negative 2.3. And when we put that in our calculator, our OH concentration is 0.0050 molar. And the name, KOH, is potassium hydroxide. And again, down here a little bit later on, it has some asterisks where it asks you to also calculate the pH. Remember, pH plus pOH is going to be 14. So if we know the pOH is 12.3, we can subtract that from 14 to find the pH. So give these a try. Please email me if you have any questions.